What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a really fun video that I'm super excited about. I know I say that every time, I'm sorry, but I am a passionate person, okay? But in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I previously did a video called Meal Kit Face-Off, and I tested out Home Chef versus HelloFresh, which you could say are the more common meal kit services that there are out there. So I took to Instagram because I've been lately getting a lot of comments on that video, even though it was from last June. And it reminded me that I wanted to do it again and compare some other meal kits. So I took to Instagram and I asked the peoples, hey peoples, which ones do you want to see me have face off? So I got some good options, but the one that I was most intrigued by is one of my friends told me that Target actually has their own meal kits that you can purchase while in store and take home and cook. And she said she really loves it. So I went to my Target. And unfortunately, my Target is on the smaller side. So I definitely want to do this again with a larger Target that maybe has a better selection, because my Target actually only had two options for their take-home dinner kits. One of them was a broccoli and cheddar macaroni and cheese that has chicken in it. And the other one was a chicken burrito bowl. John and I had recently made like an enchilada skillet, which had the vibes of like a chicken burrito bowl. So I didn't want to go for that. I ended up picking the broccoli, cheddar, mac and cheese with chicken. And I was planning to actually go to Publix because I heard that Publix does something similar. But while I was at Target, next to their options, they also had this one, which is not by Target, but it's called Take Home Tonight, and it's a meal kit, and this one is chicken pad thai. So we're gonna actually face these off. These are both sold at Target. This one, price-wise, it was $11.99. And this one from Target, this one was $16.99. So tonight I'm making the broccoli chicken mac and cheese, and then tomorrow night or maybe Tuesday night, I'll be making the chicken pad thai. I'm gonna try my best to really dive into these and get you as much information as possible in terms of, you know, price per serving, quality, ease of use, all of that good stuff. And then we will taste them, rate them overall. And that way you guys know if you go to Target, whether or not these are worth grabbing. So this is the first one up to bat right here. This one includes grilled chicken breast strips, macaroni and cheese, broccoli florets, and shredded cheese. This honestly pretty much just looks like a heat and assemble type situation. So ease of use is looking pretty good. So we're gonna get cracking on this bad boy. Okay, so let's take a look at the contents of this bag. Okay, so this comes with a 12-ounce package of broccoli florets that you steam in the microwave. It says it's washed, trimmed, and ready to eat, and then it's good until March 9th, 2024. It also comes with a Good and Gather mild cheddar, 8 ounces for this bad boy, and it's a use by August 3rd. Next up, we have these grilled chicken breast strips. This is a 12-ounce serving, and this one is good until March 6th. And then last but not least is this Good and Gather white cheddar macaroni and cheese. This is a 20-ounce serving. That is good until April 5th. So these are the components of the meal. What I'd like to do now is I'm gonna actually price these out individually at Target. So I'm putting the price on the screen now of how much these would cost if you buy them individually. So this take-home kit, with them putting it in a convenient bag for you and giving you the instructions, this was $16.99. So for Target, they give the instructions right on the back. If you've done other meal kits in the past, it usually comes with a nice little recipe card, but this is pretty basic. So we're just heating the chicken. So it says add a tablespoon of oil in a large skillet on medium heat. Add the chicken, heat, stirring frequently 5 to 7 minutes until hot. And then while the chicken cooks, I'm gonna microwave the macaroni and cheese. I need to puncture the film and cook it on high for 3 minutes. Then it says I need to carefully remove the film and stir, microwave uncovered for an additional minute or until hot. I'm also going to be microwaving the broccoli florets. I'll pierce the bag with a fork, place it on a microwave safe dish, and microwave on high for 2 to 3 minutes. And last but not least will be to assemble. So you just add the macaroni and cheese and the broccoli to the skillet with that chicken, stir until combined, and then you stir in half a cup of the shredded cheddar cheese. More cheese may be added or sprinkled on top as desired. So this right here is a cup of cheese. Nope, I lied. This says it's 2 cups. Isn't 8 ounces 1 cup? I thought 8 ounces was 1 cup. But anyways, this says that it's 2 cups of cheese and I only need half a cup. So one of the pros about a meal kit service is you don't end up with food waste. To me, giving me a bag that's 3 to 4 times the size that I need does add a little bit of food waste. But I am not shy about cheese. I use cheese in everything, so this will not go to waste in this house. But if you were on vacation or something and weren't going to be using it, that is something to know. All right, so let's get this party going. All right, let's discuss the mess this did or did not make in my kitchen. This is the extent of the mess that was made in my kitchen. The only dishes that got used are the pot to cook it in, the skillet, the plate that you need to put the broccoli on, a utensil to mix it, a knife to pierce the bag, or you could use a fork. In terms of trash, they include this nice handy dandy bag here. So as I was cooking, I was able to throw any packaging away, which was nice. And then for food waste, this is what we have left over from the kit. I have about 4 ounces of cheddar cheese left over. This is what it looks like. We will do a taste test next. In terms of ease of making it and the mess that it makes, this one is gonna rank high because honestly, I was immediately thinking, and I hope I don't forget to say this when I do the roundup, but if you were like a college kid and you wanted something a little bit more nutritious and something a little bit more homemade, I honestly think these kits would be perfection, depending on the price point, because if you can just buy these items a la carte and make it yourself, I would obviously go that route. But if you had a hot plate in your college dorm or something, or honestly, most of this stuff could be microwaved, I think this would be a win. The other thing I want to mention is the bag says that it serves 3. And I would say this probably actually serves 4 to 5. Well, it says 3 plus. I don't know what type of serving size they're expecting, but to me, this is like a 4 serving meal. So $16.99, and I think it serves 4, depending on your house, maybe 3. So just keep that in mind in terms of pricing. All right, just wanted to show you guys everything plated up so you can see the serving amount. So these are my toddler's little plates here. I got 2 pretty great size toddler amounts, plus this extra one, which could be like a lunch serving for me or for John. Maybe we would need like a side salad or something, but that's pretty decent. And then we have both of our dinners. So it says 3 servings on the side of the bag. Again, I don't know what serving size they're going with because I think they're being generous with that. I think that you could get 4 to 5 meals out of it. It's a nice shirt, man.
Yeah, I like my shirt.
It's from Old Navy.
Is it?
In case anybody was wondering. I don't know if they still sell it. But anyways. Okay, so John is testing out. This is the Target meal. This is the broccoli, chicken, macaroni, and cheese.
Yep. Let's try the mac and cheese.
Oh, we're going to do individual.
I'm going to do individual, and then we'll go back and do all of it combined. Mac and cheese, I feel like this is just a basic mac and cheese.
Okay.
It's not like overly cheesy.
Okay.
You can taste the cheddar. Chicken's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a little dry, but let's try everything together. Let's go broccoli, chicken. Oh, that's a big piece of chicken.
I like how you don't want to try the broccoli on its own.
Well, broccoli's broccoli, I mean.
That's true.
That's really good together.
Yeah.
The chicken's dry, but that's to be expected. But I feel like for what you're getting, for how much...
It was $16.99. So Home Chef and stuff is about $19.99 for 2 servings.
Right, but I feel like this took minimal effort.
Yeah.
And very quick.
I'm going to ask you questions. Hold on.
Okay, ask me questions. I'm just going to stand here.
Where did my phone go? We're going to do a scale, a rating, okay? And this is just, John's not an expert, people. This is just off the top of your head. For $16.99, value of price, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
$16.99?
$16.99, and we got...
Value of price, my value of price is compared to eating out. This would rank like a 10.
A 10?
Yeah, because $16.99.
Yeah.
That's like an appetizer.
That would be, yeah, you're right.
It's not even a meal anymore.
Correct. Okay, number 2. cleanup / dishes, because you are the one that's been the dishes king all weekend long. This poor guy has been doing so many dishes. And I'm not even being sarcastic when I say I haven't touched a dish since Friday morning.
You cooked everything in one pan, so minimal dishes, so I would say that's like a 9.
Okay, perfect.
The only way I would say it would be a 10 is if you didn't even have to do anything.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true. Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, quality of taste. Scale of 1 to 10.
I feel like if you made this homemade,
Yeah.
the quality of taste would be a 10. You would have a lot more seasonings and things that you would put in it. I feel
And
like
the chicken wouldn't be dry.
and the chicken would not be dry. So I feel like that, as far as taste is concerned, for $16.99.
But not price-wise. Just think of only taste.
Only taste?
Only taste.
It's like a 4.
A 4. Okay.
It's very bland.
Okay, yeah.
It's there's nothing extravagant going on here.
Okay, and so ease of making. You didn't see me. Well, you saw me make it. You didn't make
Ease
it.
of making, it was a 10 out of 10 because I didn't do any of it.
Yeah, I like it. And then time taken. So this was about a 12 to 15 minute meal. The bag advertises 10 minutes, so I could have been doing something wrong. But somewhere in the 10 to 15 minute range. What would you say, like
Yeah,
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Would recommend. And then lastly, what do you think about the nutritional value on that bad boy?
I mean, it's got broccoli and chicken. I feel like that's pretty high on the nutrition
And
value.
I feel like the macaroni was not like a large amount of macaroni.
It's not a large amount of macaroni, and I feel like it's not like heavy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, friends, so now I'm going to do a taste test. I'm going to go in with all of the components at once. Here, get the full experience. Oh, lost. Macaroni overboard. Okay, again, if you were a college kid or new to cooking, I'm like looking at John, sorry, behind the screen.
New to cooking?
If you're new to cooking, I would 100% recommend this.
Yeah, can you even call this cooking?
When you're developing skills, you got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? There was a skillet involved. But honestly, this all could have been microwaved. It is very bland. As John said, the chicken is very dry. If you have seasoning salt at home, that would do wonders. I didn't add anything because I wanted it to be true. Okay, so John, hit me with my questions.
Okay, so value for price. You know what? When I ate it, sorry. What I just realized is I feel like when you bite everything tastes the same.
It does.
You can't like identify the chicken, the macaroni, and it just all blends together.
It just tastes like cheese.
It just tastes like, yeah.
It's not bad. I don't want it to sound like it's bad, but I think that when you get meal kits like HelloFresh, Home Chef, whatever, the quality of ingredients on those,
Yes.
they come out, they're bangers.
Well,
okay?
and those have seasoning.
They have a lot of seasoning, and it's high quality proteins usually. There's nothing wrong with this, but what was the question again? Look, we got
value for price.
Value for price, $16.99, 5 servings. What does that break down to? That's about $3.25 a serving. So now I'm thinking about it. I made a bunch of meals the other day, and when I broke down the price, it was $3.30.
Right.
So this is about the same.
But the effort forth for that price.
This is so hard.
Right?
This game show is very difficult. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 8 out. I'd say an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I feel like $16.99 for this, for the amount. If you wanted to meal prep, you have almost a full week's worth of lunches.
Yeah.
For $17, like you can't. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 question.
Number 2, clean up and dishes.
Clean up and dishes. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. Like John said, the only way this could have been a 10 out of 10 is if there was one less dish, which is impossible if you were cooking.
Right.
But seriously, one pot wonder, besides like you had to use a plate in the microwave, which clearly we could have skipped, and you had to use a fork or a knife to pierce the bag. You could have used your bare teeth. You know what I'm saying? You could have just ripped right into it. So that's that. Next up, I'm gonna put this down because it feels so awkward.
It felt very awkward.
Yeah. Okay. We're new here.
We're new here. Hi, hello. Quality of taste. I feel like we covered that.
Yeah, we went over it, but I'm gonna give it a 3.
What did I give it?
I think you gave it a 4, so right around the same. I will say that John's flavor profile has changed over the years. This would have been his favorite meal.
Oh yeah, if you gave
10
this
years
to me 10 years ago, I would have been like,
He
this
loved
is
bland
great.
food.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Ease of making.
Ease of making, probably a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Maybe even a 10 out of 10. I mean, the only way it could have been a 10 out of 10 is if it was truly everything was microwaved. But I don't really like microwaving food. So yeah, I'd say 9 out of 10.
Time taken.
Time taken. The bag, I don't know if it's false advertising or what. It says 10 minutes. I clocked it. It was somewhere between like 12 and 15 minutes. I'd say time taken, I'd probably give it a 9. Because I mean, how many dinners can you really make in less than 15 minutes? Not many. So I would say a 9.
Nutritional value.
Nutritional value. Now, this is subjective because there's many different forms of nutrition plans that you could follow. But for me personally, I'd say nutritional value, this holds probably about a 7 to me, 7 out of 10. Okay. I felt, our cat's here, I felt the ratio of vegetable to carb was really good. I think the protein could have been bumped up a little bit because it was only 12 ounces of chicken between 5 servings. To me, that's kind of stretching it. I'd rather like a full pound of chicken for like 4 servings. So protein-wise, I think it needed a little more protein. Granted, it did come with cheese, so the cheese adds a little bit more protein. It was $16.99 for the bag, and I thought it was gonna be more expensive than if you just went out and bought it yourself. But no, if you went out and bought it yourself, it would be $18.66.
From the comment you made earlier about if you're new to cooking, I feel like, okay, maybe if you've never cooked a single thing in your entire life, this is like one step above heating up Easy Mac.
Yeah, okay.
And then HelloFresh or
Home Chef.
My favorite. Home Chef. I feel like that is more of an introductory to actual cooking.
That's why I'm saying, like, if you're a very rookie, like you're a rookie, this would be a great step. And then, like John said, upgrade yourself after. Okay,
upgrade yourself
because you deserve those quality ingredients that come with Home Chef. However, it's $19.99 generally because sometimes you can catch good deals and stuff. But most of the meal kits I've found are around $19.99 for 2 servings. This was $16.99 and I'm getting about 5 out of it for me and my family. So do with that what you will. So I think that's going to wrap up what we're going to talk about with the Target ready meal. So this was Target's Good and Gather brand. And then tomorrow night we'll be back. We will be making the take home. What is it called? I don't know. You'll see tomorrow. And it'll be in the same video for you. So it'll just all of a sudden we'll be back looking different. All right, friends, we are back again with another one of the meal kits. This is the Take Home brand chicken pad thai. It says it has white chicken, green peppers, carrots, peanuts, and noodles. 19 grams of protein per serving. It's a 6-minute meal and it's 2 out of 3 on the spice factor. So let's just switch it over here. It looks like everything on this is done in the microwave. They do have instructions for the stove, which I may actually go with the stove because I'm not really like a microwave fan. So we're gonna update it to do the stove instead. Open it and see what's inside, shall we? So I like to use packaging like this whenever I get these meal kits to contain the trash for easier cleanup later. So we got some noodles, we got some peanuts, and we have a sauce. This says chicken pad thai. Where's the chicken? I'm so confused. Oh, I think there's chicken inside here. Okay, so I'm not going to end up needing this. So the instructions for the stove say to open the pouch of noodles and lay it into a skillet. Okay, so I'm going to move us. We're going to go to the stove, guys. See you there. So it says to put the noodles in there, making sure to separate them. Okay, that happened. I have several questions. There's like 3 pieces of chicken in this.
Shut up.
John, I'm not kidding. Come look. Look at this. That's the contents of the chicken. right, let's just talk the mess that this made. So I made more of a mess than necessary. Sorry, John, who's my dishes man tonight. And I cooked this in the skillet. You could just cook it in the microwavable bowl that they provide you, and there would be even less mess. But for me, there was a utensil to stir it. And then my favorite, Our Place Always pan that I'm obsessed with. So those are the dishes. And then in terms of trash, we have the microwavable bowl. And then I put the contents that came in the package back in the package. And that's it. So very minimal cleanup on this. I mean, don't look directly in lights regardless. It's kind of something you should probably not do. Okay, so we have the chicken pad thai from Take Home meal kit for you to try, sir.
Is this take home from Target?
Take Home from Target, yeah, but it's not, I don't know that it's associated with Target. We're gonna just go with a carrot straight out the gate.
Yeah, because I figured you know what a carrot tastes like, so you can see what the flavor is.
Okay.
Why are you judging?
Base level, all right.
This is not like, this is not Asian. This is definitely what's the word I'm looking for? It's like Indian curry.
Not at all. This is an Asian dish.
Does not taste like it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. It tastes like, okay, I know you cooked it on the stove. It's like a
microwave
off-brand ramen microwave meal.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's like not
like
ramen.
cup noodles, but like,
right, but like the even cheaper kind.
Yeah.
And then they put like a weird peanut sauce that's not that great. This is.
Okay, I gotta get my questions.
This is a total.
Not win.
Never again.
This is
it's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. Okay, but I gotta ask you the question.
Okay, ask away. I just don't want to stand
on.
there holding a plate, looking all awkward, going, "What do I do with my hands?"
All right. So, what would you say you think for quality of taste out of 10?
I mean, it's edible, so it's a 2.
It's a 2. What would you say for nutritional value out of 10?
With the whopping 3 pieces of chicken, I would say it's a 2.
It's a 2. What would you say?
Because how nutritious can those noodles actually be?
I don't know.
Because it does not taste like any kind of good noodle.
Right.
Like
quality ingredient.
What
would you say is, okay, so this is $11.99 for 2 servings.
Total ripoff.
Because remember, Target, it was $16.99.
Total ripoff.
But you got like 5 meals.
Right. And it was good.
So when you say total ripoff on a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
So it's like $6 a serving.
It's 0.
It's 0.
Okay, 1.
Okay.
I wouldn't waste my money on it.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I give it a 0.
Okay. Ease of making. So you witnessed that. It was a 6-minute meal.
Okay, ease of making, it doesn't get much easier, so I mean,
like
that's like a 9.
Okay. Cleanup effort, since you're doing dishes tonight.
It's like a 9.
9, okay. So overall, if you had to pick between the Target chicken, broccoli, mac and cheese, or the Take Home chicken pad thai, who you placing your bets on, man?
Cait Costco.
Option C.
Option C.
Homemade.
Anything Caitlin homemades.
Okay. Well, let's.
But of the 2 options, I'll funny jokes aside, of the 2 options, I would say it would be the first meal.
The Target one.
Yeah, of the 2 options, that meal can go straight into the trash.
That's so dramatic.
Okay.
I haven't tried it yet. You guys are my true friends, seeing me in this state of affairs right now, because it was a day. Okay. I'm like nervous about this because here's the thing. Chicken pad thai is actually one of my favorite dishes. So I thought that, I knew John probably wouldn't love this because he doesn't like ask for chicken pad thai. But if I ever saw this out somewhere, I always grab it because I love it. But the smell when I was cooking it. Okay, so.
You like it?
Hold on.
You like that? Do not sit there and tell me that you're enjoying this.
John. Okay, I see where you don't like it.
The noodles taste fake.
The noodles remind me of like a linguine noodle.
Not at all. Okay.
I'm surprised. I don't know if it's because I went in with such low expectations, because the smell, I was like, this is not. Like, I thought I wasn't even going to eat it. I might actually eat it. Like,
there's 2 plates you can eat because
Yeah.
I'm not eating it.
okay, but what are the questions?
Okay, so price.
I still $6 for that.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, compared to like if you bought pad thai somewhere, but it would be a way bigger serving than that.
And it would be
way better.
And there would be more than 3 pieces of chicken.
I'd say that's like a 3 for me on price.
Clean up.
Clean up, I'd say it's a 9 out of 10. Like, you really can't get. And honestly, I made it harder than it needed to be, you know?
Quality of taste. Don't BS me.
I'm gonna go with the 3 on that category as well.
Okay. All right.
I know what you're saying. Like it definitely does have that like you could just get like a microwave packet style.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And add water or whatever it is.
Like, I feel like a cup of noodles is better than that.
Yeah. It doesn't have, like, the cup of noodles has that, like, MSG extra sodium taste to it. This doesn't taste like that, but it's definitely not.
Okay.
Like, and I would, like, that's the thing. It's $6 per for this. Where those things are, like, sometimes you can go to the stores and get them for, like, $1.25, if that.
Right.
So it's like, why pay $6 when you could just do the $1.20?
Nutritional value.
Nutritional value is like a 1 or a 2 on this. There was literally, you guys, I'm not even kidding. There was like 3 pieces of chicken in this entire thing, yet it advertises that it's 19 grams of protein. So I don't know where the protein is coming from. And there's only like a few sporadic carrots in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's not, like with the Target meal, since we're comparing in this video, had an entire like 12 ounce bag, I want to say, was it 12 ounces?
Right.
Of broccoli. This literally has like 12 carrots spread between the 2. I don't know where they're getting their numbers from because it says it's a 440 calorie meal and it has 19 grams of protein. So
I disagree, but you know,
what do you mean you disagree?
That not with you.
Oh,
sorry. I disagree with the bag.
Disagree with what? With who? Why are you trying to start a fight? Stop trying to fight for no reason.
No, I'm disagreeing with the bag.
Yeah.
I agree with you that there is no way there's that much protein in there.
Unless the only thing I could think is when I was sprinkling on the peanuts. I know peanuts have some protein, but I don't think they have 19 grams. There was literally 3 pieces of chicken.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of excited for this meal. I thought
because John is exploring adventure. Okay, he's trying to get adventurous with his palate, and he's been trying new things, and it's been amazing. Okay, because I love trying new things, and you know where the best place to try new things is at Epcot, because it's only like $6 or $7 for a serving, and if he doesn't like it, I can just finish it. I was excited for this because I thought this was going to be like the thing that gets him to like chicken pad thai, and
I mean, I've had chicken pad thai in the past. Like, good chicken pad thai.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it.
I will say, too, if you don't like spice, you would not like this, because I'm like a mild spice person. Like, I'm like I can handle a mild buffalo sauce and nothing more. And this has a kick to it for me. John probably didn't think it was spicy at all.
I didn't even taste the
because he like covers his pizza with red pepper flakes. So that's his level of spice. And on the bag, it does rate it a 2 out of 3. So I'm not crazy because...
That's a 2 out of 3 for
that's
spice?
what they said.
Well, they also said that it has 1,900 grams.
You know what this would benefit from is like a drizzle of honey.
You know what it would benefit from?
Going in the trash. That's what he's going to say.
Or you eating it all, because I'm not.
Well, at least I have dinner and lunch for tomorrow. So
that's
there's
true.
That. All right, so...
I mean, I'm being dramatic.
He's a very dramatic person.
If I had no food and that was the only... I would eat it.
Yeah.
But I know there's way better food in our fridge.
Yeah. In like relationships, you know how normally there's like a dramatic person and then there's like a level-headed person?
Right, you're the dramatic person and I'm level-headed.
It didn't happen here. We are the exception to the rule. We are both dramatic and neither of us have a level head on us. We are both crazy.
I feel like that, yes, but no.
What do
we
you
both
mean?
can be level-headed at times.
When we need to, because
Right.
it's desperation. There's no other adult to step in. You know what I mean?
I feel like
we have to step up to the plate. We're raising 3 tiny humans. We have no choice.
I feel like if one of us is being crazy dramatic,
the other person slightly pulls it back.
The other person pulls it back and it's like, all right, let's reel it in. Let's reel it back.
Sometimes. All right, and then if I had to pick between the Target meal and this one, I would 100% pick the Target meal. And like, seriously, all I keep thinking of, both of these meals could be marketed towards like college kids, because if they want to get something out of like the school cafeteria or whatever, still at a reasonable cost, I think both of these could be a good option. But I would recommend going with the Target option, because first of all, you could meal prep like 5 meals with that one for $16.99. And then I felt like it was a good balance of protein, carbs, and vegetables. If you have other meal kits that you want to nominate for us to take the challenge and see whose is better, I've already done Home Chef versus HelloFresh. I do want to try maybe like Green Chef versus Every Plate next, I think. Because those are 2 popular ones.
How many companies are out there?
Oh, John, there are so many. People, let him know. Let him know in the comments how many there are. If you have a favorite one, please nominate. But if you have any questions, if we missed anything that you want to know about these meal kits in comparison, please let us know in the comments. This was kind of just, I came up with it on a whim, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new here. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel, because I have plenty more meal inspiration over there. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail. If I did, make sure to reward me with the thumbs up, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye. You guys, popping back in real quick, because I just went to go take another bite of that, and I got the 1 of 3 pieces of chicken in that bite, and we hadn't gotten chicken in our previous bites. The chicken was awful. So bad.
And this is not being dramatic.
It's not being dramatic. You know those like sanding blocks that they make? If I had ever tasted one of those, that's what I imagined that chicken would taste like.
I can't.
All right, that's it.